So we're with Andre, special guest, and Matt. So normally we do these trainings. It's just usually me and Matt in the morning, but Andre, can you tell the story real quick about who you are and how we linked up?
Yeah, what's up, y'all? This is Andre, 38, live here in Bay Area, and I found Josh through BJJ YouTube and reached out for lessons and wanted to learn, and then now I'm in the deep end.
Yeah, so literally just fresh off the street, we're coaching him for his first ever competition now, like 4 weeks from now. So today is going to be a training session for that. So I think, so this is my proposal for what we should do today is, since we said we need to like simplify the training, and you know what an Americana is, we can do like an Americana progression working backwards.
Cool.
So I think, kind of propose the first game real quick.
Yeah.
So you'll be on bottom, and all we're gonna do is pick an arm.
Just be careful with these. My shoulders are fucked, but keep going.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
All we're gonna do is pick an arm and hold the figure four lock, and your goal is just to hold this as long as you can. Literally just hold his arm with a figure four lock. The only thing that you can do, Matt, you can, you need to get your arm out of, can you move out of the way? You need to get your arm out, but you can't use this arm to help.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So I can't touch you with this arm.
Correct. You can't touch me with this arm. Eric, you can, all you wanna do is get your arm out, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. And you also win if you're able to put me on my back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Got it.
Does that make sense? What we're
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm up first?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pull. So I try that. Sorry.
So you're gonna put your left hand on my wrist, and then your right hand on your left wrist.
Okay. And I don't want you to let him straighten his arm, Andre. And I want you to keep his arm pinned to the mat, and I want you to keep his shoulders pinned to the mat, his hips pinned to the mat. You can use every part of your body to accomplish that. You can use your head to help pin him.
Got it.
So like if you put your head in his arm, that can pin him, your legs can pin him, keep him on the mat, do not let him get his arm out. He can't use his other arm to help.
Alright.
Cool. Alright, ready?
Yep.
Go.
That's okay. You want to continue?
Yeah, just keep going. Yeah. Stay on top of it, Andre.
Yep.
While you're doing this, Andre, I want you to keep going. I want you to focus on keeping his shoulders on the mat.
His shoulders?
Keep his shoulder, both of his shoulders on the mat.
Okay.
Alright. Ready? Yep. Go.
Switch arms? Or keep?
We can try this one. Now you had this one on my wrist,
Yeah.
this one under my elbow, and on your wrist. There you go. Good.
Go.
Ready? Go.
those hooks you're using with your feet. That's nice. Keep them flat, keep your shoulders on the mat. Doing good. Whew. Ready? Mm-hmm. Go. Cool. All right, we do have some emails here. That's what we call the live chat. Because there's so much latency between the time they post it and I respond.
Oh,
So.
fuck, the world is watching, bro.
Well, we got 5 people on the live. For unknown says white belt is too forward, gonna get thrown off easily because of the body positioning. That could be a thing. We'll see only if I give Matt the cue to start like trying to reverse Andre more, and then Andre can self-organize to fix his body positioning so that he doesn't get reversed. But that could be a potential issue, right? But we don't know that yet. What were you experiencing from top?
When Matt started extending the arm, it was a losing game. Like,
Okay.
I couldn't retract the arm.
Got it.
Then I started trying to put more hip pressure and just try to like pin. I don't know, just to deplete some energy. That's what I was thinking about.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
What did you notice?
I noticed that my head was really free to turn.
Okay.
And because my head was really free to turn, then my shoulders were
Oh shit.
free to turn.
Okay.
So I think if you, an option, maybe to direct your attention to keeping my head still, because if I can't turn my head, I can't turn my shoulders.
Right.
So that might, and you started to kind of do it at the end, you started to get closer to my head,
Yeah.
but I was still able to create some space, and if I was able to look at you,
Right.
then it made it easier for me to turn.
Right. Use my head for leverage as a
Or-
pen. As a pen.
Yeah, any part of your body, anything that you need or anything that you can to keep me from turning.
Yeah. Got it.
Because that ultimately, I can't really, I'm not strong here, but I am strong here. And so if I can turn, then it's really easy for me to extend my arm. If I can't turn, then I'm gonna be fighting a battle that's really, really challenging.
Let me give you the quick Greg Sauer's pinning philosophy. So you can't pin somebody if they can't. There's 4 things a person can do to no longer be pinned. That's turn their body. Okay. Do you understand what I mean by pinning somebody, right?
Yeah.
Putting them on the mat, right? Yeah. In order for somebody to not be pinned, they need to do one or all 4 of these things. They need to be able to turn their body. They need to be able to retract their limbs. They need to or extend their limbs or post. Do you know what I mean by post?
No.
So post,
Okay,
having
post
a
up.
post
Yeah,
to sit up, right?
Yeah. Got it.
So they're no longer pinned if they can turn, get their limbs inside, extend their limbs and post, right? So we need to prevent all of those 4 things from happening. So that's why when we're saying Matt is able to turn, we're giving you cues like pin the shoulders, don't let him turn his head, all those kinds of things. That's because that's currently allowing him to turn his body and extend his limbs.
Okay.
And we don't want him to do that.
Got it. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Want to do top, bottom, out? Sure. Cool. I'll go to the top. Cool. So you're on bottom.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
good.
okay. Okay. You can try to get out, but you can't use your other arm to help.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
And go.
It's out? Or no?
You need to get your arm. Or were you guys just stopping when he broke this grip?
I would extend and then try to pull my arm out if I
Yeah,
could.
like you need to get your arm like out of my
Okay,
control,
got it.
basically. Yeah. Let's go this way, we're close to the edge. All right, ready?
Yep.
Andre, if he's really high, can you try to think about rotating your hips if you can? That'd be helpful.
we switch arms? Sorry.
Oh, does it hurt?
No, I just want, it's, yeah. All right.
Ready? Go. All right.
Almost there. 1 minute.
Ready? Go. I'm stuck, sorry.
We're almost done. We got 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Ready? Go.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Cool, thanks, man.
Okay. So, this game reminds me why I hate Americanas. Because I can never hold somebody's arm like that, but I think the thing that started to make it easier for me was like, if I actually started to lift the elbow, to actually start to turn your arm, I feel like towards the end, I started to actually lift the elbow. At first I was just trying to like hold the arm down on the mat, and that's like just really hard to do.
Yeah.
To just like hold somebody's arm like that, because I feel like it's really easy for people to extend the arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what I felt. I don't know. You were able to like get your arm extended pretty quickly.
That grip felt like a submission to me. I was like almost tapping just on your
just
grip.
Just from the grip.
Yeah, but it's new. It's the first time I've had that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Cool.
Again.
Yeah.
All right.
Down on the bottom. Yeah.
You guys going?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can you get the timer on here after you eat your water?
Yeah. Where is it?
It's right there. Just hit resume or
Hit
the arrow button, the right arrow button.
All right. Cool.
The right arrow.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. Wait,
At the top.
it would help if I could see.
There you go.
Cool. All right.
Sorry, I forgot your no context.
Resume.
Yeah, resume.
You said go. Go.
Did that count out or
I think I need to like get my elbow out.
Okay.
Okay. Get used to my arm isolated. Usually let's turn so they can see the arm. Ready, go. Your arm. Your left arm. Okay, yeah, fine.
Good job.
What other one? That's fine. Yep. Just fucking hitchhiking out of the Americana.
Good job.
It's a reverse hitchhiker escape. Cool. Alright, what did you notice?
Once you're able to get your head free, it was really difficult to hold. That was really the main component.
Yeah.
You would get your head, if you got your head underneath my elbow and I couldn't get my elbow back inside, it was really difficult to stop you from turning either way.
Yeah.
And so, even like, strangely, because I teach you not to turn the way you turned.
I was training any way that I could.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But like, I guess traditionally speaking,
Yeah.
like, don't ever turn that way because
Well, I was turning-
broken.
Yeah. Well, I was turning any way that I didn't feel like I was putting pressure on my shoulder.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, once that was really the key, was like trying to keep your head pinned.
Yeah.
Was the challenge for me. It was like, okay, I've got my elbow on this side, I've got my knee on this side, but then instead of trying to go left or right, you went down. And I was like, oh shit, how the fuck did he go?
Yeah. Well, because I couldn't go up or like to
Right.
the side, so like you were so high.
Right.
I think that I had to just like basically do the hitchhiker escape.
Mhm.
That's literally what happened, but
Yeah.
from bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought to do that, so that was cool.
Yeah, for me, I felt like as long as I could extend my arm. So if I have pressure on my shoulder, I feel like I can't do much of anything. Like, and by pressure, I mean like that, like twisting pressure on my shoulder, because I feel like I'm gonna hurt myself. But if I can like get my arm extended and then
Yeah.
start being able to turn my body, then I feel like I have a chance.
Yeah.
And that was good what you were doing too. By me and you were both doing it like I did it to Andre. Like I was putting my knee on your shoulder, Matt was putting his knee on my shoulder in order to keep my shoulders pinned.
Right.
Did you notice anything sitting over there?
Yeah, I noticed Matt was way up higher than I was
Okay.
when I was on top,
Okay.
knee on shoulder. I think I also noticed more lapel grips and using the lapel from both of you. Then I didn't even use that at all, right? Those are the kind of things I noticed.
Okay.
And you were like shrimping and like flipping, and so yeah.
Cool. It's good you noticed all that because we're gonna do it again.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
Remember, like the gi is a tool. You can grab wherever on the gi.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have. You can literally.
Yeah.
Like at one point, I was just grabbing Matt back here so that he couldn't like put my arm back in that position.
Right,
So
right.
like use this to your advantage. You can like pull on it, use it wherever you want. Yeah.
Got it.
Cool.
Who's up?
Just hop on him out. So just.
Okay, I'm on top.
Yep.
Alright. No.
Yeah. This one on my wrist. This one on my wrist.
Crazy Cricket says, why are two men moving this way? Poliog says, I want to see Uchimata. Sorry, Poliog. There's no Uchimata today. Supito says, can you guys please explain how the spider guard works? We're not doing that in the training session today. I don't know if that's a troll comment or serious. If it's serious, I appreciate it. We're not doing spider guard today, but there's a lot of spider guard on the YouTubes, so cool. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. All right, ready, and go.
You gotta get it out. Okay, yeah, guys, you still have control on my wrist.
This time, focus on making sure you keep his elbow, control of his elbow, Andre, however you can.
Alright.
Don't let him move his elbow away from that position.
Got it. Great.
Control his elbow, 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 elbow. Stay behind his elbow. Yeah, stay behind his elbow. Get behind his elbow, behind his elbow. Nice. Yeah, stay behind his elbow. Don't let him get that elbow in front. Stay behind the elbow, behind the elbow, behind the elbow.
Go.
Yeah, stay behind that elbow. Behind the elbow.
Ready? Go.
Interesting, nice, okay, you're behind the elbow.
It's okay. Roll the shoulder. Can we turn a little bit just so people can see the bump? Ready? Yeah. Go.
Reverse him, Matt, reverse him.
Look, you're breaking. Sorry.
That's okay. Be good.
Ready?
Yep.
Go. Ready?
Yep. Go. Remember, don't let me turn my head.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Whatever you can do to keep me from turning my head.
Okay. Go.
It's okay. It's okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Good job.
You're on the strong.
Yeah, I think Matt's stronger than most people. He's actually not a brown belt, he's just really strong.
I mean, for what it's worth, I don't think I ever had to use a terrible amount of strength. It was that I was able to turn my head most of the time. Because I was able to turn to my side, I'm at a more mechanically advantageous position when I'm on my side.
Were you
Turning away from me or toward me?
Turning toward you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was doing better.
It's turning in general.
Yeah,
Remember,
turning
we
in
don't want
general.
him to turn
Okay.
at all.
Right. And
Yeah.
so, like, pushing this way is not easy.
Yeah.
Pushing this way is much easier.
Okay. Okay.
Just from like a
Yeah.
mechanical perspective.
Yeah.
If you think about like, you don't have to think about all that, but it just, that's all I was trying to do.
Okay.
All I was trying to do is just face you. And if I could face you and turn myself that way, then this became much simpler.
Got it. Got it.
Do you guys mind going again?
Yeah.
What did you notice though?
I put a little more pressure on the head. I use my head as a blocker, but yeah. Other than that, not successful yet.
Okay. Let's change something too during this round. Two things. So one, solely focus on what Matt is saying. I want you to only think about keeping both of his shoulders on the mat the entire time. Do whatever you have to do to make sure both of his shoulders stay on the mat. Okay.
Okay.
That's your sole focus.
Okay.
The other thing that we're going to add here is that Matt has to do two things in order to win. He needs to get his wrist free, and he needs to get his elbow back outside of your control. So that means get upper foot.
Yep.
So that means we're just starting this figure four position. And what I mean is control the elbow. So if Matt gets rid of my grips on his wrist and brings his elbow inside, he wins.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to maintain this figure four grip anymore, Okay, so you're starting with the figure four grip,
Yeah.
but if you lose that figure four grip, as long as you maintain control of his arm
Yeah.
with his elbow inside, he hasn't met the conditions yet to win, okay?
Right.
So just because you start with that figure four grip, I don't need you to keep, okay? So
Okay.
keep his shoulders on the mat, do everything in your power to keep both of his shoulders on the mat, and keep control of his elbow however you can, okay?
Cool. All right.
Any side.
Cool. Alright, ready, and go. Yeah, keep that elbow, keep both of his shoulders on the mat, keep that elbow, Andre.
Like this?
Anything you have to do to keep that elbow. Keep that elbow. Keep his shoulders on the mat. Ready? Go. Keep his shoulders on the mat, Andre. He's got his shoulder off the mat. Keep control of that arm. Yep, good, yeah. Keep his shoulders on the mat. Keep control of that elbow. Don't let him get the elbow out. Stay under that elbow. Stay under his elbow. Alright, he wins.
Good. Ready? Go.
Stay behind the elbow, Andre.
What's that mean? Down here?
Under, just keep going, keep going. Yeah, keep control of his elbow. I'll tell you afterwards. Keep his shoulders on the mat. His shoulders aren't on the mat, Andre. Keep his other shoulder on the mat. Keep it good, good. Keep his shoulders on the mat. Shoulders are on the mat. Hands out, yeah. Good. That was good.
It's getting harder.
Yeah, that was,
It's getting harder to do.
Get back up there, Andre.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, yeah, I like that leg control, Andre. Nice, yeah. Good. Keep control of his legs, I like that. Shoulders on the mat, Andre. Keep your shoulders on the mat.
I'm gassed. Sorry. Fuck.
Good job, dude. It's definitely getting way harder. That was way better, man.
That's good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
So by under the elbows, it means exactly what it sounds like. So when I say under the elbow, it means keep your arm under his elbow.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is above the elbow.
I see.
This is under the elbow. So I want you to stay under the elbow. So if I say that key, that's what I mean. I realize now that under could mean a lot of different things.
Okay, I was putting my
But
whole
it-
head under that one.
Gotcha, yeah, so
Yeah.
when we say under the elbows, all I'm talking about is using your arms to keep your arms under his elbows.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so that's my bad.
Cool.
Good job.
Good job.
That definitely was way harder the second time around.
Yeah, you're doing good at, whenever, like I would give that cue, keep his shoulders on the mat, you would like shift your body around to like try to pin his other shoulder, which is exactly what you should be doing, yeah.
Got it. Cool.
I think, right? Did it
Yeah.
feel like it or? okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it probably on average took me twice as long to get out of each of those
Got it.
than it did in the previous previous iterations. I had to rely a lot more on my lower body to create space, and because you were doing a good job, like
Did a tree trunk climb and got me a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he doing anything else that was giving you problems?
Other than the climb, I mean, still the arm,
Okay.
just the pure strength of it.
Mhm.
Like I can't hold that yet.
Mhm.
I'm still trying to work out how to hold that. But yeah,
Well, you don't necessarily need to be able to. That's why
Okay,
we're
that's what
saying
we
now
need.
stay under the elbow,
Right.
Because
Okay.
there's going to be a lot of other things you can do if you're able to keep control of his arm.
got it. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's a brown belt and a larger brown belt large arms. Like it's gonna be very different doing it to him versus doing it to like a 150-pound white belt.
Okay.
It's gonna be very different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Cool. All right. Now you're on block.
Okay. All right.
How are your arms feeling?
They're all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Do you need water?
Just take a quick sip.
All right, let's check the emails. All right, so cool. Let's see. Subito says, all right, thank you. Yordle Ren, holy moly, live training. I'm so glad I found your channel a few days ago. Cool, thanks for joining Yordle Ren. Gunner361, white belt, bring the elbow to the rib right away. Okay, so he's suggesting keep more control of the elbow by bringing Matt's elbow closer to his body.
Okay.
Okay, so we could try that. Thank you for that suggestion, Gunner. Ren, to be honest, he needs to learn to put more pressure on body first. He's basically standing above him. Okay. Yeah, we'll move backwards from that Americana control to a mounted pin here in a bit. Cool.
Just for your sake of planning this,
Yeah.
I have a hard stop at 7:30.
7:30.
Because I coach at 9 now. So.
Okay. Cool. All right, bottom. Oh, just base so they can see the shoulder. Oh, right here. Yep. Yep.
Oh fuck.
Does that hurt?
Yeah, it does. My bad. Yeah. So I gotta get out, huh?
Yep.
You can't use that arm yet.
Oh, I can't.
You can't use that arm. You have no left arm yet.
Sorry.
Yep. If it hurts, you can also tap, obviously.
Hurts a little.
Okay.
Like, are you doing trying to turn the car?
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh yeah, sorry.
So you don't have to expend energy here, remember, if you're expending too much energy, then expend less energy.
Okay.
I can get off you if you want me to, but you can also expend less energy, right?
Yeah, cool. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, if you ever want me to get off, just let me get off, but also just use that as a signal to keep in mind how much energy you're outputting, right?
Got it. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's like super frustrating, like when Matt sits on top of me and I can't get out, I'm just like claustrophobic and like, but
That's the mental part.
yeah, if you start to feel like you're giving up and gassing out,
Yeah.
Remember, it's just a jiu-jitsu match.
Yeah, that was
You
more,
don't
men-
have
that's
to
more
do
mental
anything.
than physical in that one.
Yeah, you can literally just lay there. Like, I wouldn't recommend it, but
Yeah, yeah,
remember, all I'm doing is just sitting on top of you. I'm not
Right.
even trying to break your arm or anything.
right.
You can lay there for 3 minutes if you want. It's not gonna give you any practice, but you're not gonna panic, right?
Right, okay.
So just keep that in mind, right?
Got it. I'm out. You guys are going now?
We'll,
Yeah, let's talk about
you want
it.
to do first?
Yeah, there.
Cool.
So what did you notice?
I mean, you had me like completely pinned the whole time.
Yeah.
Like your body position, like I couldn't move anywhere. And you were kind of diagonal from my body, I guess.
Okay.
Whereas I was more on top of Matt, like
Right,
vertical.
parallel.
Parallel, yeah, parallel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
Yeah, I noticed I made that adjustment too. I was like keeping my weight like more diagonal. Like, is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I started to sink my hips and my shoulders in opposite.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, the wrist.
Sorry, I was trying
I mean, the
to.
elbow.
Yeah.
No,
are you
it's
okay?
good. Yeah, it's good. It's just I gotta strengthen it.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing that I was realizing too is like I was trying to like if you would like be able to straighten your arm. I remembered that I could just like as long as I kept control of your elbow, like stayed under your elbow, I was still winning, and then I would just wait for you to like bend your arm that way again and just grab your wrist.
Right, right.
And then like I think if you're able to get that and pull the elbow in, like Gunnar was suggesting, because I started to pull your elbow in, and that's when I think it started to hurt you. But that was immediately when like I think that submission could be finished at any time, right? And then you would like straighten your arm again. I would be like, okay, I'll just
Right.
keep the arm controlled,
Right.
snatch it again, right?
Yeah, you had control of the arm the whole time.
Right.
Yeah, no matter whether it was extended or retracted.
Right.
Um, Josh, feel free to correct me here, but one thing that I've noticed in not just my own experience, but also watching, that typically if you come up against a lot of pressure, so that you're on bottom and Josh is putting a lot of pressure on one part of you, that typically means that the other part of you is a little bit more mobile. And you started to go that way at the end, or you started to move your legs a little bit more, and you almost trapped his foot actually. And if you notice, that's what I was doing to you, because you were putting a lot of pressure on my shoulders, so your legs were really light, and so I was able to like move my legs around.
Right.
And then once I was able to catch a leg, now I can create some space, and when I create some space, I can get my elbow in. So you started to do it at the end, and I wasn't gonna say anything because I wanted to see if you would continue with it.
Yeah.
But you actually did turn all the way over, and you put your foot over his foot.
Shit.
Like
Yeah.
it looked like you were about to do it. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I was gonna like figure this out like right now. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So just I think when it's obviously easier said than done when you're in that position and somebody's pinning you and it feels really a small space, but learning to recognize where the pressure is and where it's not, and then trying to move
Got
in ways that are advantageous
Yeah.
advantageous to you could be helpful.
Cool.
Are you sure the arm's okay? It looks like you're kind of babying.
Oh yeah, it's just the elbows are still.
Okay. But if it's like at no time do you ever have to like minimize like what you're feeling or anything. Like if it actually gets hurt, you just let me we're not trying to force you to train or anything. So
I mean, it's barking, but
Okay.
we're okay. It'll be fine in like an hour.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. You wanna do it? So you're on top? Okay. Cool. Good job. can you rotate, stay there, can you rotate your wrist? Your blade of your wrist is in my tricep,
Oh.
it's hurting me.
Sorry.
You're okay.
Is it better?
Yeah, can you keep going? Yeah,
Yep.
cool. Yes. Just get my way out, you mouth, bitch. So,
Good job.
Thank you.
all right. I got some emails. Gunner, I told you bring the elbow to the rib hurts. Almost makes them tap on that alone. Yep, Gunner 361 was completely right on that call. If you add the wrist in palm control and twist as you bring the elbow to the rib, it really takes the power away from the bottom guy. Yeah, makes sense. I think we realized, like, even when I just brought Andre's elbow to his ribs, it was like hurting his shoulder immediately. So that's a good thing. I noticed on this last round, if like you were losing control of the wrist and we just focus on staying under the elbow and controlling the arm, you can always get back to some form of attack.
Yeah.
So I think that's like the primary thing is like arm isolation.
Yep.
And you're like fucking picked. I was like, all right, I need to do some weird shit to get out.
Yeah. Yeah, that was useful. I in the past, I think when trying to finish that submission, I get so wound up in trying to keep control of the wrist.
Yeah.
That's actually not the most important part.
Yeah.
It's the elbow.
It's the elbow. Yeah.
Yeah. So just like that time, you notice like I like not let you extend, but I didn't fight the extension.
Exactly. I wasn't
Yeah.
fighting Andre's extension.
I was like,
too.
fuck that. I'm just gonna if he extends his arm, I'm just gonna hold the elbow and do everything I can to stay behind the elbow,
Yeah.
and that seemed to like
Yeah.
negate a lot of problems.
Yeah. Because if you lose control of the wrist, that's not the end of the world.
Right.
You still have an arm isolated, right? And like, but getting to like the point where you can isolate somebody's arm is a lot harder
Yes.
to get to than like getting to a wrist or whatever. So like losing, I think the order of priorities is like keep control of the elbow
Mhm.
at all costs, right? And then if the wrist is there, snatch it and fucking do what Gunnar said and
Yeah.
just elbow to the ribs.
Right, right,
just,
right.
just break their arm real quick. But
Cool.
cool. All right, I think y'all are up.
Cool.
Stick with this game.
Yeah, you want to keep going with it?
My elbow is gone for a little bit.
Okay.
It'll get stronger.
So let's
It's
just do mount control maybe. So just staying under both elbows.
Okay.
Or actually, you know what we could do is even like no more Americana control. We could just start with an arm isolated.
Okay.
Yeah, or that'll take the pressure off the shoulder and elbow and everything.
Yeah.
You wanna do that? Okay.
All right. So I'm on top.
Yeah. And if this is too much for the elbow too, just let me know. We can just switch to like just mount control.
Yeah.
Andre.
And then my objective is.
You're gonna start the same, almost the same. So just get set up the same way you did.
Yep.
And then it's gonna be like as if I already extended my arm, so you have to just stay underneath my elbow.
Okay.
Yeah, and you don't have to keep this figure four grip. So when we say stay underneath his elbow, just control his arm. Do whatever you can have to do to keep your arms underneath his elbow.
Okay.
So like you could also hug it really tight to your body. So do that real quick just so you see how it feels. Like that's one way of
That
keeping
counts.
his elbow
Okay.
above yours. Okay, so stay under his elbow. That's all you have to do.
Got it.
Keep him pinned. He still can't use his other hand to escape. Okay.
Alright,
Cool. Cool. All right, ready and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Stay under that elbow. That's great. Keep your shoulders on the mat. Remember that, Andre. Stay on top.
Hey, go ahead.
You ready? Go.
I like that leg control, Andre. Yeah.
This one?
Yep, go.
Yeah, you're looking great, Andre. It's beautiful. Good. Looks good. Yep. Stay on top, Andre. That's good. Yeah. It's looking really good, Andre.
Go.
Alright, good transition, Andre. Great transition. You still got that arm, you still got that control. Beautiful. You just stay on top, keep that arm, you're doing great. Cool. Take a breath, Andre.
Yeah.
Take a breath. You're good, good.
This fell off.
You're good.
No, you're good,
You
you're
can
good.
go without it.
Just keep that breathing going. This is when it starts to get harder. Good job, dude. Yeah, stay under that elbow. You got the elbow out. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Reset. You're doing great. You got 20 seconds. You got 20 seconds. Do everything you can. Keep control of that elbow under. 20 seconds. Yeah, keep that elbow under. That's perfect. Stay on top of him. Keep that elbow. You got 10 seconds. Don't let him get it out. Don't let him get it out. Don't let him get it out. Good. Yeah, keep that elbow. Beautiful. Oh, nice, dude. You did something different.
Great job.
That was beautiful. Good job.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah. Good like job pushing through that. I could see you were getting tired.
Yeah. Thank you.
Woo! Good job, dude.
You started to do something different at the end. Do you notice what you did?
I mean, I just monkey gripped it. Like, I don't know, just put all my strength on holding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You were also using your hand to control his elbow. I don't know if you noticed you
Oh,
were
shit.
doing that, but
No.
yeah, you did. Yeah, this is that part where like, yeah, you were focusing so much on controlling and staying underneath the elbow, which is exactly what your task was, that you started doing things at the end of the round that you weren't doing at the beginning of the round to accomplish that. So you accomplished the task, so it's perfect, yeah.
Good job, dude.
Thanks, man.
Cool. What do you feel?
Just you and I went 3 times, and I'm like thinking from the beginning to this past one, way different.
Yeah.
Different pressure, different intention, different. Everything about it was different.
Yeah.
Even if I was able to get out,
Right.
it was a different. It was different.
Yeah.
You know, like the first iteration, you didn't really have anything.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Yeah.
mine, right? And now this one, like I'm having to problem solve
Yeah.
a little bit more.
Yeah.
So take that for what it's worth. Like, you know,
Dope.
it might not feel like progress
Yeah.
because I'm still getting out,
Yeah.
but it's taking me longer to get out. And like it's like what Jordan was saying yesterday. It's like if you can just last 2 more seconds, like
Yeah.
that's progress.
Yeah.
That counts, right?
Yeah, this was the first time I was trying to listen to what you were giving me and respond. Like there was one part where legs, you were trying to lock something, I just pivoted to your side.
Yes, yeah, that was great.
That was
dude.
fantastic.
Busted Josh move on you.
Yeah, that was
That was
fantastic. Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, he like started to grab your leg, he just went to side control.
Yeah.
Like,
Sick.
Yep. And that's
Sick. That's CLA. I've never learned side control.
Yeah, you just did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, do we got one more,
What time
or
is
it's
it?
7:29, so I guess.
Yeah, we should probably wrap it.
Okay, let's wrap it up, cool. Alright, let's see if we got any last emails here. Do a backflip. Okay, Gunner says, good job guys, love situational training. Thanks Gunner for joining and for the tips. Yordle Ren, just learn white belt to get Kami Shino Gatami and win match on points. Kami Shimo Gatami, I think that's the thing that Sensei Nakano held me with in that video.
Yeah.
It's like it's a north-south position.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's a judo guy, clearly.
Yeah.
Official liberal Chungus says do a backflip. Not right now.
Say official Chungus. Is that what it
Yeah, his name is Official Liberal Chungus.
is?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
And Mongiello says it says live, but the guy on bottom looks dead. He's talking about you.
Fuck off! I got out so many times. Like, the guy on the bottom looks dead. That was funny.
That was pretty funny. Guy Brush 3P Wood. The hardest thing about BJJ is knowing if they're going for a fist bump or handshake after that.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Thank you everybody for joining. That was fun. If you are watching this after the fact and you have any comments or questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section. And yeah, we're gonna get out of here because we gotta go. But thank you everybody.
Thank you guys.
Bye.